Hello Year 10. With every set work we do, there are two core pieces of paper that are going to help you through the learning process. The first is a question booklet. Now I've written the questions for these for every set work, and I teach you a lot of the information that give you answers for that question booklet. But some of the questions are deliberately there to make you think and to make you explore and research and find the answers for yourself. So some will be longer questions and some will be shorter questions. Some will be directly things I've told you, you just have to remember them, and other things will be things that you have to look up. And that brings me to the second important document, which is the exam board's study guide. Most of these I have adapted over the years to include extra and possibly more complicated things. So I'm going to show you the Bach study guide, how the exam board have approached it and how I've added extra things to it, because it looks quite complicated on paper to start with. But remember that it's set out in separate headings. So you don't need to generally worry too much about the first page, because the first page will be background and context. Read it once, understand it, and then move on. But every section after that has got a heading, and the headings are generally the same for each piece. They will be harmony, melody, structure, rhythm, texture. Generally those use of instruments, generally those 6 things. And so that means that if I ask you a question about texture, you don't have to go searching through the whole document to find the answers. You go to the little paragraph that talks about texture. So that's quite a nice thing to do, because by finding answers out for yourself, you'll remember them better. The most important thing for the exam is to listen and listen and listen to the set works. The question booklets, the most important thing is to make sure that if there are 3 lines to give your answer, that you give an answer that takes 3 lines. Again, I've checked these question booklets over the years, and I've trimmed the lines, the space for your answers to be the right length for the correct full answer. So if you've got 3 lines and you only fill up 1 line, you won't have given a full answer, and that's really important to understand. Please do get in touch with each other. Please do get in touch with me if there's a question you don't understand, and I will either give you the answer or explain how to find the answer. So those 2 documents, the question booklet, it needs to be filled out at the end of each half term, so at the end of this July, the end of school in July, you need to have completed the question booklet. The documents, the study guides, you should start to keep safe on your computer in an organised way. Start to keep I know there's lots of stuff on Moodle, start to keep all the files you download from Moodle on the Bach in a nice organised folder on your computer so that you can find all the information when you need it.